Good morning, West Michigan. It's Sunday, August 7th. Welcome to the WZZM 13 Weekend Morning News. I'm Megan Bunchman.
And I'm meteorologist Elena Nearing. We're talking about sunshine, warm temperatures, higher humidity as we head into the next couple of days. It feels like August out there.
It does. It feels like a beach day to me.
It sure does. I'm jealous that everybody gets to go to the beach except me. I'll live vicariously through Megan and the rest of you viewers at home. Let's talk about today's forecast. And
Elena, thank you. We're following some breaking news for you this morning as police are investigating a crash involving an ambulance along Blue Star Highway. It happened just before 4:30 near 141st Avenue. The road is currently shut down as authorities work in the area. We're still working to confirm if there are any injuries. We will bring you updates as soon as they become available. And 11-year-old boy is recovering today after being rescued from the water near Holland State Park. The incident happened at 5 last night. Deputies say they responded to a call of 2 boys struggling in the water near the North Pier. When help arrived, one boy had already made it to the shore safely, but the other was still struggling to stay afloat. A deputy threw out a line to the boy and was able to pull him to safety. The boy was treated at the scene and released to his parents. And 6 kids are recovering after a rollover crash in Georgetown Township. It happened around 10:45 last night on I-196 near 8th Street. Police say the driver's front tire blew out, causing the car to roll several times. 5 kids and the driver only received minor bumps and bruises, but a 6th child who was not wearing a seatbelt was thrown. He was taken to the hospital with leg injuries. The driver was ticketed for a restraint violation. Well, to the lakeshore now, where investigators are still looking into what caused a boat fire yesterday near Spring Lake. It happened around 5:15. Dispatchers say a 50-foot boat caught on fire. Now, all the people on board were able to jump to safety and no one was hurt. The fire was put out a short time later. Police are still investigating a deadly crash on US 131 near Kalamazoo. It happened near 12th Street just before 4 yesterday afternoon. Officials say a car rolled over. The driver was the only person inside of the vehicle and was pronounced dead at the scene. Crews shut down part of the highway for about an hour to clean up the crash site. And back here in Grand Rapids, we're hearing from developers about an affordable housing project slated for the city's southwest side. 50 units will soon stand at the corner of Weston and Division Avenue, but there are still a couple of hoops to jump through. LC Company's president says they plan on petitioning for low-income housing tax credits to help subsidize the cost. The project is expected to cost nearly $9 million.
On the low end.
Now, the units could be available as early as summer of 2018 and under federal mandate would have to stay affordable for at least another 15 years. In Grand Haven, the streets were lined with people yesterday for the Coast Guard Festival. The Meyer Grand Parade went off without a hitch. You might have seen members of our news, sports, and weather departments there all waving hi. Organizers say tens of thousands of people took part in ship tours and other events happening around Grand Haven. This is the 92nd year of the Coast Guard Festival, and it's also the 100-year anniversary of Coast Guard aviation. Last night wrapped up with a huge fireworks show. Well, if you love cold beer and the Detroit Tigers, you don't want to miss today's Tip for Troops fundraising event put on by a local American Legion unit. The campaign started 6 years ago, raising money to support veterans. This year, proceeds will go to Patriot Endowment Fund, which provides emergency financial help to veterans and their families. And as an added bonus, former Tigers champion Dave Rosba will be pouring drinks as a guest bartender.
Our Tips for Troops are always a fun time.
Now, today's event starts at noon. It's happening at the American Legion Post 459, located on Michigan Street. Things kick off with what else but a Tigers watch party. And a construction note for you this morning. Those traveling on I-196 near Granville will experience some delays starting tomorrow. The eastbound side will be down to 1 lane for road and bridge work between Chicago Drive and M11. Now, this closure will be a zipper merge, so motorists should use both open lanes until the signed merge point. The construction begins again at 4 tomorrow morning and will last through August 29th. And were you lucky enough to see the one and only Dolly Parton at the Van Andel last night? Fans flocked to the arena yesterday, hoping to hear all their favorites, including my favorite, Jolene, and of course, I Will Always Love You, that song made famous by the late singer Whitney Houston. We caught up with some country music enthusiasts before the show to talk about, well, the music legend.
never been to a concert ever.
Parton just released her 43rd studio album this year called Pure and Simple. Well, all eyes are on Rio, but one Olympian is having more fun right here at home, and a scavenger hunt took people on an adventure out of this world. Welcome back. The 2016 Summer Olympics Games began yesterday in Rio de Janeiro, but a 1-year-old in Utah has already staged his own Olympics, taking home some golden recognition at least, thanks to the help from his parents and 5 siblings. Rockwell Lawrence is the star of a series of photos that show him dressed in red, white, and blue. There he is right there, that little man, all while competing in Olympic sports ranging from weightlifting, gymnastics, and, beach ball.
Wow, he's a very well-rounded child. The photo series is the brainchild of Rockwell's father, Alan. Pose for photos. I imagine your sister, who's over there now, is going to be doing that, Megan.
Yes, definitely. And we actually posed with the current Sparty statue that's located near the stadium just this past week. It's a common photo spot for many visiting MSU's campus. And the unveiling of the new Sparty is scheduled for October 12th at the MSU Union in East Lansing. Well, the Grand Rapids Public Library and Pyramid Scheme teamed up for a scavenger hunt yesterday that was out of this world.
That's right. The event was part of the library's GR Reads program.
So what does a galactic beer taste like?
I don't know. I imagine it's out of this world.
Yeah.
See what I did there?
Be here all weekend. All weekend you'll actually be here. Yep. Well, let's talk about actually the weekend weather. What is it going to look like today and going into the rest of the week?
Yeah, lots of sunshine. If you liked yesterday, you're going to love today. Yeah.
Love it.
It'll be pretty much the same thing. Let's get right to it.
Medical marijuana is used for a lot of different things, but one woman is looking to go a step further and give it to her dog. Christine Noel from our sister station WUSA in Denver checked it out.
You want a cookie?
Coming up after the break, Eric Lloyd tells us who made it into the Football Hall of Fame. And protesters take to the streets in Chicago. We'll tell you how police responded to it all. We'll be right back.